For many refugees in Kakuma, home is no longer a place, it's a distant voice on the other end of a phone call. Most fled conflict and persecution and now live in the camp, unable to return. Some haven't seen or heard from their families in over 2 decades. As Elizabeth Atieno reports, the International Committee of the Red Cross is working to reconnect them with their loved ones. But the process is slow, painful and filled with uncertainty. On this International Day of the Disappeared, the search for answers and for home continues.
From the skies, Turkana stretches vast and untouched. Kenya's largest county, where land meets legacy. But beyond the beauty lies a story of survival. 137 kilometers from Lodwar, Kakuma Refugee Camp stands as a fragile sanctuary. Over 305,000 refugees live here under worn tarpaulin roofs, behind threadbare curtains, clinging to hope. They have fled war, betrayal and persecution. Kakuma is more than a camp. It is a lifeline, a place where safety is a feeling, not a structure. We meet Faustina, not her real name. From the DRC, she's not here because of war, but because of family.
Lakini wazazi yangu kukufa, kumbe barua yenye babangu aliacha juu ya mashamba, mimi ndo alikuwa ameniacha. Nitasimamia hiyo mashamba yenye alikuwa ameacha. Sasa wandugu zake hawakufurahia hiyo. Kuona venye wameniachia hiyo mashamba. Venye hawakufurahia ndo ikaleta sasa kuvurugana kwa familia. Wakaanza sasa kunitafutia afadhali waniue wabakiane hizo mashamba.
As a thick blanket of darkness enveloped their homestead in DRC, her relatives rained terror on their home. They cried for help. Faustina, the main target, was forced to escape, leaving behind her siblings, and that was the last glance she had of them.
Wakatuingilia kwanza kwa nyumba. Kutuingilia kwa nyumba, tukapoteana sasa hivyo. Kila mtu akakimbia kivyake. Hatukupatana tena. Ni mzuri kabisa, ni mzuri sana.
We briefly halt our interview as she urgently needs to receive this call.
Ni mzuri kabisa, ni mzuri sana.
It is a moment that she deeply treasures. For 4 years now, Faustina has been able to keep in touch with her family through telephone conversations after the team from Red Cross sent messages to her siblings who replied 4 months later. Their interaction has been smooth ever since.
Yenye nozafanya nisirudi nyumbani ni kuona bado hiyo kesi. Wandugu zangu nilijaribu kuwasiliana nao juu ya hiyo mambo. Nikamwambia mimi natamani hata nirudi nyumbani. Lakini wandugu zangu walikataa. Walisema afadhali hata sisi tusikupoteza, lakini kama sisi tutakufa acha watufuatilia, lakini sisi acha wewe ukae tu huko.
It's a responsibility of the authorities to clarify the fate and whereabouts of missing persons in line with their obligations under international human rights law and, in case of armed conflict, international humanitarian law.
Then there is Amar Adam. At 16, he fled Darfur in Sudan as Janjaweed militia tore through his village. Gunfire, flames, screams, his family scattered. He ran alone.
Ameanza usiku hawa amekuja na round makijiji yote. Ndio maana kila mtu ukianza kutoka na shoot tu.
Adam arrived in Kakuma in 2008. He still doesn't know if his parents or brothers survived, but he hasn't stopped searching.
Natafuta familia yangu.
It has been 20 years since I lost contact with my family, but I remain hopeful that one day I'll reunite with at least one of them, even if not all of them.
Through the Red Cross Restoring Family Links network, he has filed a tracing request, hoping for answers and for closure.
I've managed to handle over 3,000 tracing cases, almost 3,700 tracing cases, and we have managed to reunite hundreds of families. And currently, these families, they are maintaining family links also through our our RFL program.
We strongly believe that the families not only need to know what happened to their beloved ones who went missing, but also they have a right to know. And this is what we stand for, the ICRC.
Across the world, over 48 million refugees carry similar stories. As we mark the International Day of the Disappeared, Kakuma reminds us behind every tent is a person searching, grieving, and hoping. And sometimes hope is all they have. Elizabeth Atieno, TV 47.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for that fantastic story there. Now, with nearly 73% of inspected